This is K8WCK. My name is Rick, and welcome to the Portage County Amateur Radio Service Thursday night 2-meter net here on the K8IV repeater system. I'll be using the club call K8BF for the net. The repeater system also accepts inputs from Echolink, so I'll be asking for check-ins from around the corner to around the world here on the Kent repeater. This repeater receiver is located in Sugarbush Knolls, uses a PL tone of 118.8, and Echolink is through the K8BF-L Echolink node. I'll be your net control operator this evening. As always, if you have any emergency or priority traffic, you may break into this net at any time. This is a directed net, and all calls will go through net control. You don't have to be a member of PCARS to check in and say hello. Everyone is welcome. PCARS meets the second Monday of each month at 7 p.m. Monthly meeting is held on Zoom and in person at the American Legion Post 496 in Kent. The post is located at 1945 Mogador Road, and we look forward to seeing you there. The PCARS website is located at www.portcars.org, and you can find out more information about PCARS on the website. PCARS also has a number of special interest groups that meet on Zoom and at the club site every Tuesday in Ravenna. Check out the award-winning newsletter for all information on these and other PCARS activities. Don't forget the group's I.O., mailing list and reflector. I'll take pauses when asking for Echolink check-ins. I learned last week when I was checking in remotely via Echolink that I can't key up until the repeater drops. So I'll try to remember that as I do my net control duties today. When you check in, please give me your call sign, your name, and location, and I'll acknowledge each call sign as I get them. Please be aware that the repeater system has a 4-minute timeout. So first, let's take Echolink check-ins, and only Echolink. Bob, WB8OVQ, good evening. What comments do you have for us tonight?
Not much. It's hot, and I guess Saturday's going to be great for field day. Of course, if it's not raining, it's going to be hot. And the comment you made about the Echolink, that you can't talk until the repeater drops. Yeah, that's what I've been saying all along, and that has a tendency not let the repeater drop, and you can't get in. And that's about my only comments, and good luck for field day. This is WB8OVQ, back to net.
WB8OVQ, Bob, thank you, and thanks for reminding me about the Echolink drops. And I hope we'll see you at the field day site maybe on Saturday. There's dinner, you know. Anyway, thanks for being with us tonight. I think I see Karen on the list, WD8BIW. Good evening, Karen.
Hi, this is Karen, WD8BIW in Uniontown. Missed you guys last week. I was in Florida with my sisters. We had a good time. Weather down there was in the 90s, or close to 90s, but we had a nice breeze from the ocean, so not like here. And we got to see some sharks, and just had a nice time visiting family. So I had a good time. Come back to this heat wave here, and well, I'll tell you, it'd be nice to get a little bit cooler. And I'm looking forward to field day, having a good, exciting weekend. And that's all I have. That's the net.
Karen, it sounds like you had a good time, and we look forward to field day too, and maybe we'll see you there. Let's catch Gary, WB2. RPW. Gary, how are you doing this evening?
K8BF in the group, WB2RPW. Gary in Eatontown, New Jersey. Very good evening, Rick, and very good evening to everybody on the net. We're trying to stay cool today. It was 88 degrees over here with high humidity. So we've been sitting in the air conditioning and getting ready for field day. Going to support my local radio club a bit, maybe go over for an hour and a half and do some CW and add some points. But my major goal for field day is to contribute to PCARS. And I have a Flex 6300. And I got my Maestro here, so we'll contribute to some points to PCARS for field day, and look forward to doing that. And other than that, we've been good, just sitting in the air, in the AC, trying to stay cool. K8BF in the...
RPW, sounds like you've got some great plans for field day weekend. I hope it isn't too hot and miserable. Stay hydrated and have a good time. Thanks for being with us tonight. That's all I have on Echolink right now. Let's see if we have any local RF check-ins with announcements or news for the net. Please call K8BF now. Maybe coming in on the squelch tail. Double check your PL tone, it's 118.8, and give us a try again. Any RF check-ins with announcements for the club?
W8KNO, and that's the Ashtabula County repeater, which is on the same frequency. They must have upped their power because it's strong.
Very good, Joe. Well, go ahead with your comments as long as you're here. Thank you.
That was my comment about the repeater. I was surprised when I turned it on. I usually check into their net on Wednesday night at 8 o'clock, so that's how I know it's there. And I'm going to be at or Rena and I are both going to be at the meal Saturday evening, and I'll be in at 4 o'clock to run my shift during field day. So everyone have a great day, and back to you, K8BF W8KNO.
KNO from K8BF in the net. Well, thanks for the info on that other repeater, Joe. I look forward to seeing you at Field Day dinner on Saturday, and maybe other times too. Mara and I are pulling the red-eye shift again, and we should have some fun as we always do. Do we have any officers or others with local RF check-ins with announcements or news for the net? Please call K8BF. Heard. Let's take general local check-ins. Please call K8BF now.
Kilo Delta 8, Oscar Bravo Alpha, Ken in Ravenna.
AD8 OBA, Ken. Good evening. Stand by, please. Do we have another check-in?
K8QEP, David in Ravenna.
K8QEP, David, good evening. Stand by. Let's see if we got another check-in. Please call K8BF.
Whiskey 8, Kip. Whiskey Carl in Ravenna.
Double. Carl, would you come back, please, with your call sign?
Whiskey 8, Kentucky Fried Wings, W8KFW.
W8KFW, thanks. Okay, please stand by. Let's have that other station who called. Please call K8BF.
November 8, Bravo Alpha Yankee, Ralph in Stowe, in and out.
KY Ralph in Stowe, thanks for joining us tonight. And we hope maybe we'll see you at Field Day. I hope you'll be able to come out to the installation. It's a blast. Do we have another check-in? Please call K8BF.
QE Bob in Talmadge.
QE Bob in Talmadge. Good evening, Bob. All right, well, thank you. Let's go to the top of the round here and pick up Ken, KD8 OBA.
Okay, well, I just wanted to say good evening to everybody. My weather station, I was sitting here in the air conditioner inside, real nice and comfy, and I looked at the weather station, and it said 101. So, I think it was a little bit warm outside. Not sure. I didn't go out to check. So anyway, everybody have a good night. Take care, and we'll catch everybody later on. KD8 OBA, back to net.
OBA, Ken, well, I certainly saw 93, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was hotter. Good to have you with us tonight, and thanks for checking in. Let's go to David, KE8QEP, also in Ravenna.
K8QEP, well, good to hear. I guess I'm early, so I can't say, well, good to hear everyone I heard, and and presumably the people I'll hear later. Well, obviously it's been hot. I did lose quite a few branches during the storm on Monday, or microburst, or whatever it was, and I still have a big branch hanging over the garage that's still partly attached, so I have to deal with that. And I can relate trees to my next topic, which is hagfish slime, because as it ends up, I'm going to Canada next week, and someone we're having do some tree work there, my extended family is, I found out used to study hagfish slime, and so he's got a paper, Nonlinear Viscoelasticity of Hagfish Slime, and evidently it's a hydrated biopolymer biofiber network. And so it ends up studying weird things can be useful because some of these material properties are worth studying. And I guess that's it. I went from trees to hagfish slime. K8BF tonight.
QEP, David, you're not the only researcher in your family, apparently. And, you know, this should be a lesson to us all. If you pay attention to the PCARS Thursday Night Net, you're going to learn something you didn't know before. Good to hear you, David. I hope you have fun on your trip up north. And thanks for checking in with us. Let's go over to Carl, W8KFW, also in Ravenna.
Yeah, W8KFW just stopped over at Dairy Queen to get me something cool. Anyways, looking forward to field day. I'll be there for the dinner and also to help out on 6 meters. And that's probably about it I have for the net here. So I'm trying to drive, and kids playing in the street. And my car is telling me to put my seatbelt on, and then there's a motorcycle. Back to net, W8KFW.
W8KFW. Dairy Queen sounds like a good idea. That is not a commercial endorsement. That's just an opinion of the net control operator. Thanks for checking in with us, Carl, and I hope to see you over the weekend, too. That would be great. Ralph was in and out, and let's go to Bob and AQE in Talmadge.
Yeah, good evening to you, Rick, and everybody on the net. I got to agree with everybody. It's hot. It's hot here in Talmadge, too. Anyway, I'm looking forward to field day weekend. I've got quite a few hours of operating that I'm going to do on various stations, and that's always a lot of fun. I love that. And tonight, it is really good. I'm working 15-meter FTA, Japan, Vietnam, Samoa, and I switched over to 17 meters, and I worked my 200th FTA country, which is Egypt, so I'm really happy about that. Other than that, Rick, hope to see you there at field day. And AQE, back to you.
NAQE, Bob, this is KDAWCK operating as K8BF. Yeah, I hope to see you too. It sounds like you're having a blast on FT8, and congratulations on 200 countries on FT8. That is really pretty cool. All right, let me pause a bit here. Let's see if we have some more check-ins. Please call K8BF.
K8FADQ, Joe in Brimfield Township.
F8ADQ, Joe, good evening. Good to hear you again. Stand by a minute. Let's see if we've got another check-in. Please call.
TOA, Greg in Bainbridge.
KA8TOA. Greg, you sound cool as a cucumber. How can that be with the guy that's always doing the outside work, even in the hot weather? Stand by a bit. Let's see if we got another check-in. Please call K8BF.
And a WCP, Mike in Rootstown.
And 8 WCP Mike. Thanks for checking in here. Do we have another check-in? Please call.
Echo 8 Tango Quebec Romeo, KE8TQR, Keith in Uniontown.
KE8TQR, Keith. Great to hear you. Please stand by. Let's see if we got one more check-in for this round. Please call K8BF. Let's jump up to Joe, KF8ADQ in Brimfield. Thanks for checking in tonight, Joe. What's going on?
This is KF8ADQ. Again, one of us said, I'm trying to stay inside as much as possible. I am definitely not built for the heat. I am pleased to share that I am back on HF, been able to talk and chat on FT8 and FT4. I do apologize. I am terrible with names, but I really appreciate the group and gentlemen who helped me out on Tuesday evening at the antenna SIG, getting my ICOM IC718 back in order and showing me settings that I had incorrect. But everything since then is working perfectly. So I'm back to utilizing my HF rig. So I again appreciate everyone in the club that helps me out. Other than that, I'm at a KF8ADQ back to net and looking forward to Saturday.
KF8ADQ Joe from K8BF. Glad to hear you got the rig straightened around. We have an excellent group of experts, and all you got to do is ask, as you found out, and somebody will some of them will know how to solve the problem you have. I had a similar issue helping a friend with a radio last week, and through lots of good advice from other members of the club, we got it back going the way it needs to go. So, thanks for joining us, Joe, and look forward to seeing you over the weekend. K8TOA, cool as a cucumber. What's going on, Greg?
All right, K8BF, K8TOA, and the group. Well, thanks for picking up the net, Rick. Appreciate that as usual. Doing a great job. I don't know about cool as a cucumber, but yes, it's 88 degrees outside, but I have been indoors ever since I got home, and yes, it's cool. So I'm happy about that, because it's 88 degrees outside according to the weather station in the sunlight. So I had enough sun this morning, so we'll just leave it at that. Dave's going to head back up to north of the border to Canada. Sounds like he's having a lot of fun taking his vacations this year, so good for him. Glad Joe got everything fixed, and I'll say my 73s and see everybody. Hope everybody had a good Father's Day, and I'll see everybody this coming weekend at Field Day. K8BF, K8TOA.
KTOA, good to hear you, Greg. I'm glad you're staying cool inside, and looking forward to seeing you. Maybe I'll see you during setup on Saturday. Let's go to Mike and 8WCP in Rootstown for some comments.
Hey, good evening, Rick, and everybody on the net. Well, I guess like others, looking forward to Field Day. It's going to be a hot one Saturday, I can tell you that. That's going to be probably the hardest part of field day, I think, for everybody. It's just enduring the heat, but we get a little bit of a break on Sunday, so that's going to be nice. Other than that, just loading up everything into the van, including the kitchen sink for the 20-meter station, and we'll catch everybody hopefully at the field day site on Saturday morning, and we'll have a successful field day. Other than that, I'll take it or send it back to net control at 8 WCP.
WCP Mike, thanks for checking in tonight with comments. And yes, just a little reminder to everybody, everyone at the field day site, it's going to be blistering hot. Water is available at no charge. There's bottled water in the pavilion. Don't let yourself get dehydrated. And I'm saying this because I had an incident myself at an event where I foolishly permitted myself to get dehydrated. And I got to spend the afternoon at Metro General. They're very nice there, but still, would have been better to be doing my other event. So, remember we got water, and hope to see you all there. Let's go to Keith, K8TQR in Uniontown.
K8BF, K8TQR. Good evening, Rick. Thanks for taking my check-in tonight, and good evening to everyone else here on the net. Yes, everyone is looking forward to field day, and yes, everybody is concerned about the weather. There's going to be heat. There's probably going to be lightning. There may be rain. Let's remember, this is an emergency preparedness. Let's try not to be the emergency. Hi. So anyway, I just hope everyone takes it easy over the weekend, makes a lot of contacts, and if I don't see you, hopefully I will hear you on the air. And with that, I'll just send it back to Net Control. Fine job, Rick. And like I said, hope to hear you all on the air. This is KE8TQR saying 73, and God bless.
KE8TQR, Keith, thanks for the kudos, and thanks for checking in with us. Look forward to seeing you, I hope, on the weekend. And yes, a good reminder, we don't want to be the emergency. So let's all be thoughtful as we participate in what could be a pretty grueling day weather-wise, but we have the preparations made to do it safely, so let's concentrate on that. Let me pause a moment. Let's see if we've got any additional Echolink check-ins. Please call K8BF. Who'd like to be check-in number 14? Please call K8BF now. Stall a minute. We have field day, obviously, coming up. And if you can't come down to the club set up at Freedom Park, operate from home or operate with another club setup and have a lot of fun on the radio. And let me think here, what else is going on? I'll put in a little plug, a potential, but not confirmed yet, replay for kids on the 5th Tuesday of July. And I will send out information as soon as I have facts instead of just wishes. But we had such a great time in January, I thought maybe we would try to do that again. So keep your eyes open on the website and QSTs for more information on the 5th Tuesday SIG for July. 5th Tuesday only comes around a few times in the course of the year, so we try to do something for fun. Do we have another check-in for the PCARS Thursday Night Net? Please call K8BF. Any rechecks or anyone like to leave an additional comment? Please call. And else, I'll close this net. I'd like to thank everyone for taking the time to check into the net. The net is the check-ins, and we do appreciate you guys all. And gal, your participation is much appreciated. PCARS would especially like to thank the K8IV repeater owner who allows us to use this repeater system each week for the net. I'll now turn the repeater back to regular amateur use. 73 to everyone. Hope to hear you again soon. K8BF is clear. Also, KD8WCK is clear. Gabriel has popped up on my Echolink list. Gabriel, welcome to the net. I'm not going to leave without permitting you to say hello. BV5DJ, please give us your comments.
BV5DJ, WVOVQ.
I think Bob has signed off of Echolink, but if we hang around here a minute, maybe Karen will tell him that you're looking for him. This is Rick, KD8WCK. How are you?
DJ, WVOVQ.
Hi, breakfast.
Okay, I'll disconnect. Call me when you're done. WVOVQ.
BV5DJ.
Welcome to WB8 Oscar Victor Queen Repeater, Uniontown, Ohio.
BV5DJ, WB8OVQ, how was breakfast?
Well, pretty good, pretty good. Did you got any complaint from LKY?
No, why? Were we connected up to LKY?
Yeah, there's a short moment that I connect up to LKY. That's just a few minutes.
I haven't heard anything. Of course, I haven't talked to anybody from LKY.
You might got an email.
Oh, I haven't checked my email. You're right.
Yeah, unauthorized transmission or something.
Well, I give them a piece of paper showing how to disable, to disconnect the Echolink. And if they don't know how to do it or they don't do it, hey, Did you ever get your duplexer tuned? Are you still there?
Yeah, I didn't hear my comment last time.
I didn't hear anything.
Oh, okay. How can I hear you from here? I don't know how we got connected. Okay. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
I think we're still on K8BF.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, Karen's going to connect up and see if we are still there.
Yeah, I heard that Roger Tom from K8BF is their signature.
Are we? Oh, you're connected. I'm not.
Okay, let me do it.